have, over the last few weeks, been playing Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Phil
That's my copy.
He lent me his copy a few weeks ago. Some would even say I'm a Breath of the Wild hater. It is absolutely not one of the greatest games of all time. No, absolutely not. Hi, here I am again. Boy, oh boy. I have put in a substantial amount of time, well over 40 hours into Tears of the Kingdom. I wanted to make sure I knew what I was talking about, so when I came on here, I didn't sound like a buffoon. And it's a great game. It is so much fun. It is so engaging in every single moment of the game. I'll say it this way. Very few of my issues from Breath of the Wild have been fixed or improved upon at all. The combat still sucks. It does not feel good to swing a sword. Again, I'll say, like, the dodge mechanic to get the perfect dodge or whatever, the animations are not clear enough. The timing window is not clear enough. It just makes it to where, like, I feel like I'm doing it on accident more than on purpose. I still hate that I can only use my Master Sword on 3 or 4 enemies, but it's called the Master Sword. Never do I ever finish a combat scenario and I'm like, oh yeah, that was a good time. I'm always like, I really wish I didn't have to do that. The main thing and the big difference as to why I think this game is actually superior to the last one, and I think it's actually worthy of some of the praise that it's gotten. I still think it's overblown. Like, this is not a 10 out of 10 video game at all. And the main reason is because with the new tools and abilities, Ultra Hand, Fuse, Rewind Time, and Ascend, those tools and abilities allow, instead of me navigating a world, it allows me to engage with the world. And now I can actually feel like I'm putting forward creative solutions to get to where I need to be or do what I need to do in order to actually feel the breadth of its open world. Ascend totally like fixes my complaint about the climbing. The climbing is still too slow. It takes too long and it's too annoying to get up a mountain. But Ascend kind of fixes that problem in most scenarios. The game is excellent in providing you resources to where you can just build your way around it. There's so many times where I'm like, oh, this is clearly not what the game devs had in mind for me to do, but I did it anyway and it worked. Very much they would rather it be a, hey, if it works type experience than, hey, figure out this puzzle in the way we want you to figure it out. And arguably, probably took me just as much time, if not longer, than it would have been to just figure out what they wanted me to do in the first place. But
it's more fun.
It's more fun. It's more engaging. And it's more satisfying than being like, oh, I had to climb up the mountain this way. One thing that I also find very annoying that I actually think Breath of the Wild did better is the pacing of introducing new elements to you. The auto build mechanic, you could just totally miss that shit. Paraglider should not be a thing that I can be free in the open world without. And yet they do that to you. They let you loose before you have the paraglider, and that's a bad choice. That's bad design. I feel like they didn't eliminate my issues with Breath of the Wild, but they minimized them. It's still like more annoying than I would like it to be, but there's enough to mitigate all of that and enough to get around all of that to where I'm still having a very fun and very engaging time.